All right, let's talk about Shkoda, my mystery school. I'm so excited to dive all into the story, how it was birthed, what is it, what is our mission, what is our purpose, and how you can get an invite because it's invite only. But I invite you here on my YouTube channel because it's small, it's intimate. This is a place where you really get the deeper insight into my world because I love long form content and nowhere else is it celebrated like YouTube. But I have a really small following, and if you're watching this, then there is no coincidence, and maybe you deserve an invite into the mystery school, which is currently invite only. Shkoda means mischief in Russian. When I was sitting with, what should I call it? I really wanted to connect to my Russian lineage and heritage, and I wanted to get a word, and that meant that really encapsulated um, the school. And mischief is the perfect word. And yeah, I feel really, I love the name. I love it. So let me tell you a story of how Shkoda was born. And so Shkoda, our mission is to infuse magic and miracle into mundane and make magic and consent mainstream. People don't understand the link, right? And for me, I everything is channeled. I didn't choose it, it chose me. I actually tried to reject it, but I couldn't. And that's what happens. It's the choiceless choice. When your intuition and your soul have a decision and a plan, you can avoid it, resist it, put your life in total misalignment, but eventually you will have to cave in or you'll just keep suffering. So 11/11, the powerful night that I share a lot about, but it was a night where a lot of crazy seeds were planted that then bloomed into the most miraculous butterfly effect moments, really. Um, During that 11/11 sex magic, this witchy circle that I got invited to, the day I landed in Mexico City, I was jet lagged out of my period, but I knew I had to be there. And I remember my friend Michelle, she was running us through this sex magic. And she was like, dream bigger, dream bigger. And I had this crazy dream of being flown business to Peru or private. And then I had this thing of like, you have to do your mystery school, you have to launch your mystery school. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's plant those seeds. And I remember like, she was like, who wants to share the thing? And I was all like nervous, being like, oh, this was so big. And I shared my like private jet business class thing. She's like, oh, this happens to me all the time. And I needed to hear that because then you'll never guess what happened, right? I flew myself private. I mean, not private. Oh my God, private. Freudian sleep is happening business and accidentally, and then I got flown out business. So what? Yeah, these stories you can watch. I've shared before. But today I want to talk about the mystery school. On 11/11, the seed was planted, and in December I launched it because it was ready. And I can tell you that when I first launched it, I had zero interest. No one wanted it. And if I gave up, I wouldn't have my school right now because eventually people said yes, and then another, and another, and another, and another, and another, right? But it started off with no one. And that can be disheartening. And when you're living your life from magic and intuition, you're like, wait, was it meant to be? Is it in alignment? But when it's something higher than you, just know. And I just kept following that and following that. And it just fruitioned into absolute magic, right? And my clients created incredible results. And it was such a beautiful journey. And it continues, continues, and continues. But when I was first having a reading around this mystery school, I was like, I'm not ready. And the person giving me a reading, they were like, yeah, you are. And that planted something because I was in total imposter syndrome. I was like, who am I to do this? I don't have a lineage, and we don't have a lineage, right? We do not have a lineage. It's really about tapping into your superhuman abilities, which can be energy, telepathy, astral projection, like whatever it is. And I truly believe all of us are telepathic. and we've just blocked it because it's scary. It's overwhelming to receive all the information and then also have your world totally be open. And I work so much with energy and manifestation and field work and pulling in things into our reality that we desire, clearing our channels. So I combine trauma healing, have a background in psych, because I see that you can't just transcend this reality. You are a soul that has incarnated in this 3D, you into the human body, into this vessel. You chose it, you love it. You don't want to transcend that. You don't go into the soul realm because that's boring, where you can have everything you want. You love the challenges, you love the density, and you just forgot it. And I'm here to remind you that and give you the tools to navigate all of it so you can really live a life of magic and miracle and follow your dreams and create and fruition and manifest your wildest dreams and play this game of life with cheat codes, with life hacks, right? And actually enjoy it. So slowly transitioning into the world of corporate, because I realized like I've been to spiritual communities all over the world. I don't need to work with spiritual people. I need to work with people who are living in the normie muggle world that are magicians and that have totally suppressed a part of them because they don't know that anyone else is in that community. Or they might be already using their superhuman tools, but everyone, they don't know how to, because we truly desire and crave community, right? So it's like I'm building a community of magicians that are badasses, that are not rejecting money, that are building incredible movements and businesses and thought leadership, like companies, corporations, and they're enjoying life. They're turned on, they're in pleasure, they embodied, they are connected to their heart, and they're contributing to this society in the best way and living a magical life. This is my big vision, because so many rich people I meet, wealthy people with lots of money, they're like, oh, I just have poor friends because the rich people are boring. And it's like, okay, why are all interesting people poor and why are all boring people rich? Like, I want a community of people that have money to do whatever they want whenever they want, so we can go on crazy adventures like the magician voyage that I want to have on a super yacht from the south of France to Monaco, where we experience magical, crazy experiences. And that people like alive and turned on and not boring. They're on the court of life and they're not drained from selling their soul for money. They're not drained from selling their soul for money. Have a healthy relationship with power and money and abundance and pleasure and play. They don't need drugs and alcohol to bring them back into reality. They can use the tools. They can use breathwork, embodiment, movement, pleasure, connection to eros, to be alive, turned on, fully present and not numb. They can use their time to take care of their body, longevity, spend time with family, because that is the most important thing, and read books and see art, contribute to society and themselves, their soul. This is what we are building here with Shkoda. It is a place for magicians that want to live their life to the fullest, infuse it with magic and miracle, and be in pleasure instead of pressure and flow instead of force. It's for people that have big dreams and know that this experience is limitless and we can keep expanding. They're based in their heart. They're leading from their heart, not from their trauma. So if you feel excited and turned on by this invitation, I invite you to send us an email to get the application for the mystery school. It would be my honor and pleasure to support you. Thank you. If you're not following the channel, please do like, share, comment. If you have some friends that need to watch this, please share it with other magicians. So much love and gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you.